Alright, I'll take two of your single cheeseburger Whataburgers, and I'll take two fries with some of your spicy ketchup. Alrighty, there you go. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, I just grabbed myself some wonderful Whataburger. I'm gonna get myself turned around and we'll head right back to the shop. Also, I was also talking before I pulled in the line there with them, and apparently the construction company left that truck that's there because it has ceased to work. So I'm asking, if we can buy it, and I think the answer is going to be yes. But anyways, guys, welcome back to the TheCombustionFarmer YouTube channel. Today we're here at the GMG truck shop, and we got some things to show you. So let's hop on inside. First off, our office got a bit of a remake. We got ourselves the brand new GMG desk, which I must say looks very, very nice. Looks cool, right? Absolutely. And then we got ourselves some engine parts and displays and stuff for people to be able to see what our manufacturers and stuff are. We also got some oil for our customers to be able to pick up if they so desire. We also got a few other supplies and stuff available as well. We also got these very nice Summit racing seats, which are very, very cool. But anyways, today, guys, we got to finish up some projects that we have left around on the shop before we look at buying anything else. So we got ourselves the Mustang. I got to put some parts onto it, so we'll probably do that in another video. Got to put a coat of paint, and then I'm going to end up working on like body panels and some special trim pieces and stuff that I got. But it should look really cool once I'm done with that. But that's a later project. Today, we finished up the new version of the TOX. This is basically a SEMA build, and we almost kind of wanted to copy Ferrari a little bit. We got the silver wheels, we got silver trim on it. I mean, it looks really good. The only thing that we don't have is a yellow badge on the front of it, but it is something else. And another thing that you might not know, we got the V12 engine from a Ferrari that was wrecked. We got it in here, and we got it tuned, and boy, it sounds a lot different because we got truck headers on it, but it is something else. It has got some get up and some go, especially in a straight line. It doesn't like turning or anything like that, but this thing has got some nice get up and go when you really punch it. And then up and over, great suspension. Oh yeah. But yeah, this truck is nice. This, by the way, this is not going into the dirt. No. This truck does not go into the dirt. No, this truck is too expensive to put into the dirt. So, there we go. The Ferrari concept build for the TOX 2022 with the V12 engine sitting in there. That thing's nice. Alrighty. So, moving on from that. So, obviously, we got the 3500 Silverado. This thing, obviously, we were thinking about potentially getting another build out of this for that Elk Mountain show and event there. But basically, what ended up happening was this had that stupid, I forget what the name of it is now. Basically, had the timing issue where they try to save fuel economy and stuff on it, and because it's under deactivation, it had that nonsense on it, and it was a fleet truck, and they did not delete that feature like you should, and that ended up just destroying the cylinder heads and stuff. So basically, we have a brand new engine sitting right over here, waiting to go. We went ahead and went with a small block Chevy LS based engine, and we're gonna shove that into this truck, so that should be good. Currently, Hank's working on getting stuff ready to be able to drop off the engine, so that's why it's on the lift right now. We also got the bed detached, so that's sitting off the side, but that's going to be a bit of a project for us here today. Also, walk underneath the truck. Smart idea, right? Yeah, maybe. Probably not. Alrighty, so let's move on over here. Up the stairs we go. We also have this guy right here, so technically we've got two of them, and this is the concept vehicle that TOX also wants to get us. Is the TOX Thunder off-road SUV concept. It's only a two-seater, but it is a concept that we have to work with. So I'm going to take this down and we're going to look at, obviously we still got the trailer with TLX pots and stuff that we can look at building this out with. So I'm going to pull this onto our lift here and we're going to get this thing taken down. Well, that kind of worked. I'm just going to say this once. The lift in this building is, let's just say, very, very interesting. Sometimes it's solid, sometimes it's not, and you never quite know which one it's going to be until it happens. So, interesting things on that right over there. Anyways, let's look at some options here for our Thunder. Alright, so currently this is the base. They just sent us the base model, just the square, the scarce, scratched, bare bones of it. And so let's look at a few options. We got some rear, basically hatch options. So we can go with technically an option that lets us have a gooseneck in there for some very interesting stuff. We can also get just the trailer pin, which I think we'll definitely go with. Trailer pin, all that stuff. So option, no option, etc. Got all of those. So we'll definitely go with having a hitch back there. So we'll definitely add that because we need that. I think we'll go with a regular. Is that a pin? That's a pin. We just need a. There we go. I think that should work. Alright. Then we got the engine options. We got the Thunder 300. We could technically swap that out for the 600, but I think we're going to stick with the 300 for right now. Currently we got Michelin tires. We got a few different wheel configs with that. Looking at tire options, we don't really get too many options tire-wise, but we do have those. So let's see. I'm kind of digging rim number 3 to some extent because I'm going to try and make this off-road build. We got all these pots, so that's why we're in the tablet right now looking at what we can add on here. So exhaust tail, currently got double exhaust going on. We can do the quad tip, which is definitely cool. I think we'll go with quad tip. That looks pretty cool. We got an side air intake. That's going to be on that side. So obviously off-road build would definitely want that for the engine. Spare wheel. We can add that to the back. Definitely looks cool. I think this has a few options. Yep, the 4x4 logo. We can take that on or off. And that also has the Thunder logo on there as well, which that looks really, really cool when you add those. So that's neat. Roll cage, we can definitely add that for all-wheel drive. That's a good idea. We can also put on some cables, which I don't think we really need those, but it is an option, and I know some people do like it. I'm not a fan of it, but it is still pretty cool. Looking at lighting, we do have extra lighting that we can add on. We can add the winch option to the front. I don't remember if we can add some tint. That's a good idea. I don't remember if we have any options for the bumper. I don't think we do. So here we go. We got the complete doors plus roof. We've got the tubular doors without the roof. We can add the roof with tubular doors, or we could have complete doors and tubular top. I'm kind of leaning to keeping it like this, just so that everybody can get those body panel look at it. And then of course we could do the side-by-side or 4x4 side strip. We could add that. Can add the winch right here. I'm not sure if that affects the lighting. It does. So if we take off the winch, there we go. Yep, it changes up what lights we got. Just add that, and that just takes out 2 of your lights there, which honestly, that looks really, really good there. So we'll leave that on there. Looks good. And then we got, go down, we got our leather protectors and seats. We got these. We can put different options in there. Let's go, ooh, pistachio green. That looks kind of cool. And then this is the cover back here for the wheel. I think we'll leave that black though. That looks pretty good on there. We might change it later. We got our main color, which is going to be this all here minus the bumpers. So we'll look at that here in just a second. Kind of thinking a little bit more forestry color myself. Let's see here. Do we have? That's kind of a flat. I'm looking for more of a nice satin. There's like a gloss sand, which doesn't look too bad. Let's leave it on that for just a second here. Design colors should be the fenders. Yep, there they are. So let's see if we go with aged. Gives it that nice rugged look there. Let's see here. Sand those down. That's the wrong one. Let's see. Black aged. That looks a little bit better there. Make sure we get back down to where we need to be. New age gloss sand. Yeah, that looks better right there. Okay, so we can also do some grill customization. That'll change that, which that looks really, really good there. And then rim color, we can switch those around to more of a sand as well. Or we can continue to go with kind of that with the two-tone of the wheel, which I always do enjoy. Looking at side stripes, we can switch these out here. And we can add the black age, and then we can add that stripe on, and that changes, well, it's supposed to change the color. Let me see if we go back down to, there it is, that switches the color. So we can kind of go with like a dark red there to kind of highlight, which looks good, kind of like that. Rim color, grill, a little bit of red in there. Or we could lighten that up a bit. Night blue, that looks pretty good there. New silver, that lightens it up. Down to do a few different colors. I kind of want a highlight color like the red. I kind of want that because that kind of matches with the brake calipers, the tow hooks, the winch hook, and also the springs. So that just kind of lightens that up. So let me get like, I want a little bit, nah, that's too bright. Let's go with, yeah, a little darker red there, just to kind of get that a nice highlight there. And then let's go back to the interior here. So this, no, that doesn't change that. Do we have a nice red leather? Nah, that doesn't work. Dark, see if any of these match. Doesn't look like they do. We could go with like a brown type color, but I think we'll go with the black. That looks good. And then we can get a little bit of red on the interior there, and that makes it pop a lot more. Okay, there we go. So those are the parts that we can order. That's gonna, for the upgrade, that's actually, yeah, since they already gave us the parts, we don't have to order anything, so that's sweet. So, alrighty, so that's probably what we will make this thing look at, and we will test drive it on the track once we're done with it. So we're gonna get this job done, and then we'll bring you guys back to take a look at what we got done. Alrighty guys, so what we got done with this, brand new engine installed, we got the brand new wheels and brand new Michelin tires installed, brand new grill installed, brand new trim pieces, brand new mirror installed, because this is going to be a high country wannabe. So let's hop into the interior here. Actually, before we do that, I need to move my Mustang because we're going to put this into the paint booth, get this thing painted up. Tell Hank that it's ready to go, and let him take care of that while I go and test drive the new vehicle. I think he's on a call. Hey, Hank. Oh, how you doing? Hey, I got engine swap and all that stuff done on the Silverado, so if you want to go ahead and get that painted up, I'm going to test drive the Thunder SUV. Alright, sounds like a plan. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's go test drive the Thunder SUV from TRX. This thing is pretty cool. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's an iconic sounding engine. Doesn't sound bad though. It's definitely not overly iconic, but it sounds really, really good. Go ahead and get this thing into the mud here and test drive it out. Ooh, not bad. It's pretty stiff, small suspension, so it's not quite what you would expect. It's definitely a little bit more limited almost, just because of the shorter wheelbase. But really, it does really, really good. Take it through the mud here. Oop, almost got stuck. Not bad though. Ooh, nice. So luckily this thing dried pretty good, so definitely like that. Check out the jump here. A little bit off to the side there. Got to line that up a little bit better. We'll do that next time. Ooh, takes the side pretty good. Alright. Oh, it does not like tires. Nope, tires it does not like. See what it can do coming down. Not too bad. Alright, we'll go down around again here. Get some of the action on video here. There you go. You can kind of see each individual suspension working. Each tire has its own suspension design. It's not all connected and stuff. So that definitely makes it pretty unique there. But it does kind of limit it with how the chassis stuff and suspension is set up right now. Because you just don't have quite the lift and clearance that you need to really be able to see how well this thing would work. It's not bad, it's just it's not perfect. Get it into the mud here. And it does a pretty good... Oh, got stuck. Got stuck on something. Come on. Come on. Ooh, nope, we got stuck in there. Oh, there we go. Up and out. Alright, let's try this again here. See what we can do on this jump. Get a nice, easy turn and hit it. Not bad. Pretty good. Take the lower route here. Not too bad. And we'll take a nice slow thing down these rocks here. Let you see how these front suspension work. Ooh yeah, look at that. Nicely done. Alrighty. Alright, let me switch on the headlights and stuff on here. There we go. Take a look at it outside, and there you go. It looks pretty good. Got to admit, I like it. Nice LED brake lights. Get the drone to sweep around here. You can see the turn signals there. Brake lights. Lights up pretty good, so that is a nice build. I definitely like how that thing works. Alright, I can turn off the lights there. Let's get ourselves this thing cleaned up here. Lots of mud on there, but it looks good. It's a nice little vehicle, so we'll have 2 of these done before SEMA for TRX to be able to showcase. We'll have one that's more of the open cockpit feel. This one's just the nice rugged hardtop. Go out and do some training and whatnot. So definitely wanted to do that feel for it originally, and I think we succeeded pretty well with that. So definitely like it. Alright, we'll get this parked on over here with the 22, and that way you know which ones are ready to go where. But that's a cool little vehicle. I like that. Alright, let's take a look at that Silverado and see what Hank got done. Alrighty guys, we are in the brand new redone Silverado, and let me tell you, that small block has a real good hum to it. It is nice. It's not super powerful, but we got ourselves a really good truck going on here, so I like it. Get into reverse here. We'll back it up into the lights for you to take a look at. But we did a really good job with this. We're gonna definitely be putting this up for sale. It is a very nice truck. We went with a different build on it, as you'll see here in just a second. Turn off the lights here, we don't need all of them on. But here we go, taking a look at it. What we did was We went with the darker blue just to get that nice high country feel. We got chrome going on the grill. We got the chrome trim pieces. We got the chrome um, mirrors. We got chrome wheels, chrome boards. Also got the chrome Silverado on the back of the bed, and also chrome rear bumper, and ultimately lowered it as well. And that thing, ooh boy, it looks good. So anyways, definitely a little bit more of a street truck. That's kind of what we wanted to do with the little small block we in there. I think Hank said that once he looked at the tune, it was running about 405 horsepower, so not a whole lot. Nice, decent amount of horsepower to be running on one of these. So it looks good. I like it. So just a nice lowered 3500. It's got some good tow and torque available in this thing, so we did make sure that we have that, but it's definitely more of a fun cruise around and luxury truck than it's going to be really heavy duty hauling, but it does have some hauling capability since it is the 3500. We got the nice wide rims, so you got plenty of traction, and so that's really cool. But yeah, it's a nice truck. I like how it turned out. Took us a long time to get both of these projects done today, but luckily we did. So that's probably going to be about all of it for us today, guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Make sure you check out the GMG Truck Shop merch, because we do have some nice merchandise in the store, so you can check that in the links below. But yeah, it is one nice looking truck. Taking a look at the lights, we got the heavy duty lights, and then of course we got the cab lights, which just, oh, me and cab lights, I love them. I love cab lights on trucks. It's a beautiful looking thing. But anyways, beautiful looking truck, like it. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. But it's a beautiful looking truck, really well done. So definitely like how it turned out. So anyways, guys, that's it for us today. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys here next time on the GMG Truck Shop, where I think we should be working on my new Mustang. Alrighty, guys, so this GMC dump truck has been sitting here since they built the place, and construction company's finally coming to pick up the dumpster, I guess, so they don't have to look at the dumpster anymore for their customers and stuff. So I'm gonna hop in. I think this is a bench seat, right? Yep, bench seat. Alright. Yep, alrighty, let's see. So I got the cables hooked up with the Ford. I'm gonna see if this starts. If not, we're gonna have to find a way to tow it over. Ooh, that's turning over, so that's a good sign. Okay, I need to wait a little bit longer before trying that. Let it charge up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, basically the truck, it's definitely got a few rust issues. But I'm very interested in seeing if we can rip off the dump, which is interesting. That is a dual dump bed. This truck definitely doesn't have duals, so that's definitely some wear and tear on the engine that was going on, because that's a pretty hefty weight there without the duals to help stagger the weight a little bit. If we can find a bed for this thing could be really, really good looking once we were done with it. So I'm kind of intrigued with this. So if we can roll it over, we can start to look at what we need to do, ordering parts and stuff, and kind of let Hank work on that. Today I'm going to work on my Mustang once we get this thing moved. Luckily it's free, because no one's claimed it. There's no real ownership. Apparently it's not even, is it tagged? Nope, it don't have no tag on it. Check the front. Yeah, it don't have no tag, so kind of up to Whataburger whose this is, and it's turned out to be mine. So that's how we're kind of working it. They want it gone, and construction company isn't claiming it, so we're gonna end up taking it, probably get a restructured title for it, and hopefully rebuild it. We'll get back in here. Hey! It's rough, but it's running. Alright, like that sound. Get these cables unattached here. I'm gonna let that sit there running. I'm gonna go ahead and get my truck back over to the shop here, then I will walk back over and grab that. But this could be very, very interesting. I am very, very interested to see what we can do with it. Alright, let me run over. Alright, I'm here. Whew. Okay, I need a Mountain Dew now. I think I've used up all my energy. Oh, whew. Oh boy. Okay, that's enough running for the day. Okay. I can't even see out the window. This thing's so nasty. You know what? I'm just gonna drive it. Can I get in the gear? Hey, it goes in the gear. I can't seem to get it to go into one. Let's see here. Oh, there's one. Ooh, it don't like one. Okay, we're gonna put it back down in low. I don't think transmission too happy. Let's see. We're gonna try and clean it off a little bit first here. Okay, it don't. Yeah, I think transmission might be busted on this thing. I don't think that... Okay, so that's going to be a little bit more money than I was thinking. I was hoping the transmission would be a little bit more on the happy side, but I don't think that's going to be as good as I was hoping. That bed's something else. Well, that got a little bit of the junk off. Take a look at it here. Doesn't look bad. There's definitely some rust and stuff there. So we will have to do a little bit of work on that. But it's not terrible. I think this bit is basically done for, though. That's looking pretty rusty. All right, let's hop back in here. I don't think I want to know if it has diverse. Let's see here. Oh, it's nope. Well, it is moving. Okay, I'm gonna let's put it back into low. Oh man, that is not good. That is, yeah, this. I'm not sure if we can loop it all the way around. We're gonna find out though. Oh, yeah, this once. Okay, I'm gonna have to park it where I'm willing to just let it sit inside. All right, I'm gonna try. There we go. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This, oh yeah, it really slows down when you have to try to turn it. Okay. Alright, it's got a little bit more power when you're not turning. When you're turning, though, it starts losing it pretty quick. Okay, we're gonna, ooh boy, it's really, oh, it almost, oh boy, yep. Okay, well, we're gonna put it right to here, and we're gonna let it sit there, because, yeah, that thing has major issues going on with it. Okay, so I'm going to go look up some stuff here on the computer real quick. We're going to work on that in just a second. But let's see what we got info-wise on this truck. Alrighty, so we're looking at 1981-87 body. I believe. Yeah, we got a inline 6 manual. It's got 130 horsepower in there. So looking at staying true to the build options, we could go with a 454 swap V8 automatic. We could go with a 350 V8, a 305, and the 250. So there's a few options on that, but it's a C10 2x4. So we could make it, we could upgrade it to a K10 and put on 4x4 on there if we really wanted to. That is an option. So we could get some different wheels on it for sure. That would probably be a good idea. And then currently it's the GMC Campus Special, so that's the specialty markings on it. So we got a few different options that we can add onto this truck for sure. Add some trim pieces. We can see, that's, yep, GMC trim. We could add that. It's got the factory mirrors on. We could add Dita accessories onto it if we wanted to. It's got the bug visor. We could honestly take that off. Yeah, put the KSC lights on there. I think that's a little obnoxious though, but interesting. Put some bumper guards on there. Might do that. Got the U-step on there. You got the rocker step. You can also just get the running board, which I'd probably be kind of like. You got good. No plates on there whatsoever. So yeah, that's interesting. Factory. We got factory exhaust system and CB, so we could definitely upgrade to a shotgun straight pipe out the back. Oh, we could do some cherry bombs too. So a few different options with that. Currently we got yep, compatibility, regular bed pack. Yep, we got that. Okay, dual tanks. We do have that option. Color is currently the milk white is what it is. Ooh, there's some good color options in here. So main color, two-tone option. Interior color is the charcoal interior. Rim color is currently the gray, etc. So there's definitely some possibilities with this truck. We'll obviously get the bed off. And by the way, guys, there's this weird thing where basically when you put it into here, all of the stuff disappears for whatever reason. So just imagine that there's still stuff on it. It disappeared from me, so I don't know why, but it did. Anyways, but yeah, definitely some capability that we can do with this truck, so that will be cool. Definitely needs an engine, because if the transmission is that messed up, I can't imagine what has happened to the engine. There's probably some major issues going on with that, so we're going to need to work on that. So anyways, that's a new project for us to take a look at, and that should be fun. Let's take a look at the Chevy out here. It's out in the light currently. So just take a look right here. So we showed you to it kind of in the dark, so you couldn't really get a good look at it, but nice gloss, dark blue, and the very nice wheels. We got the chrome accents to it. It's a nice looking high country wannabe 3500. It looks good, so definitely like how that truck turned out, so that's really good. Alrighty, it's time though. I'm gonna kind of talk to Hank here, let him know about that truck, and then I'm gonna start working on the Mustang. This should be a lot of fun, I hope. Alrighty, guys, just got it done. So brand new body panel options. We got the Roush grill, the Roush front fascia body kit, the Roush hood. We got the Roush emblems. We got the nice little louvers on the side. We got the Roush Boss rear spoiler. Very, very nice. Got the Roush rear end. And it is beautiful. Also added in, got these Boss. I think these are the 2013s, but 2013 Boss wheels. And man, that thing looks good. I like it. Alrighty. So altogether we spent, let me add up the total here. So I spent about $47.50 on getting all of the body panels, and then also that for the wheels along with the paint. So a little bit pricey, but it looks so good. Also because I don't have to pay anybody for labor, since I did it all myself. Makes it a whole lot cheaper, so that certainly helps. But yeah, man, this thing is beautiful. Alright, let's hop in. So here's the interior. Didn't really change too much on it. Still got the old stereo with the CD player, the FM, I don't know. I'm not a fan of touchscreens. There we go. And this thing's got some great noise canceling as well. So let me pop out and just listen to that rumble. It's pretty good. So it's not overly loud. It's a little bit quieter than your typical Mustang, but it still has some pretty nice get up and go, nice and smooth drive. There's a little bit of noise once we hit that over 60. Don't see anybody coming. We're gonna hit the interstate right now. Hasn't been too many people on the road, thankfully. Definitely appreciate that, but we're gonna hit this on the interstate, see how it sounds. Yeah, just a little bit of a hum there, not too much. You get a little swirly there. Oh man, it's a nice Mustang. Alright, definitely like that. We'll take the nice shortcut switcheroo here. Yeah, it's a sweet car. It's got some nice handling. And it just looks so good. So, definitely like how it turned out there. So, nice. So, still haven't really gotten a place to live. Currently still bunking with Hank to some extent, so he's been nice enough to put me up in his spare room. So definitely appreciate him working with me. Man, this is one nice Mustang. I'm just so glad I had this at the shop and not at the house when it flooded, because that'd have been really sad. But yeah, nice Mustang, really nice, and it looks so beautiful there. Alrighty, I'm going to look at what we can do with that GMC truck here. See if we can get that taken care of. Potentially, well, probably won't get done today, but if we can at least get to work on getting parts ordered, that would be helpful. So we'll get to work on that here. Man, I love this thing, so nice to have this Mustang taken care of and looking good. Just pull in right next to the old Kodiak. Love the car. Man, it's beautiful. Yep, love that thing. Alrighty, I'll see if Hank's got any updates on parts and stuff. And see what we got going on. Alrighty, Hank, what we got? Alrighty, so parts wise, what are we looking at on the truck here? So what we're looking at is obviously engine, transmission. Probably looking at depending on if we go to a junkyard to get one that's may not be working, or if we just get a brand new one, honestly, aftermarket, or a rebuilt one. We're probably looking just for the transmission, looking for probably about probably for one of those is somewhere in the range of 12,000 maybe. It might be cheaper, but if it depends on what we want to do with it. Obviously, if we want to do, I think you mentioned maybe 4x4 on it, that's going to make it a little bit more expensive with the transfer case and everything. Then with the engine, obviously, depends on if we want to do the 454 swap or if we want to do an LS or something else. It just kind of depends, but it's going to be pricey to get this thing redone, and definitely the most expensive thing will be getting a bed for it, because well, not necessarily expensive, but hard, because it's going to be hard to find a bed that's in decent enough condition for us to be able to actually put the work into getting it to a place where it's going to look similar to the truck without dents and stuff. So that's where it's going to be kind of expensive. Alrighty, well that's kind of what I figured, but yeah, just wanted to hear it for sure. So alrighty. Well, thanks, Hank. Let me go take a look at the truck, see if I can get that dump bed off, and maybe we can scrap that and get a little bit of money for that. Alright, yep, I'll be here. Alrighty. Alrighty, so not as good news as I was hoping for, but that's okay. I was pretty sure that it was going to be expensive to get this thing fixed up, but yeah, a little bit more expensive than I was thinking, but that's okay. Anything that is worth doing usually costs money. So alrighty, let's get in here and get this bed taken off here, and we'll see what we can do from there. Alrighty, so we had guys come and take away that bed. We got 72 bucks for it, so that's not too bad. So let me see here. We got some parts in, so let's see what we can do with the trucks. Obviously, engine swap, that's definitely something we want to do. I was looking and we got the 15, 16s, stuff like that to keep it a nice low rider. I'm thinking I want to take it up to the K10, so we're going to get that 4x4 system added on there just to really make it a nice truck. And then we got some 16 spoke all-terrains, we got some 16 ARs there that we can put on there. We got some 16-inch steel all-terrains, and then 15-inch rally all-terrains, which those look pretty good. And then we got some lower, just random. I think we're going to go with the 15s all-terrains because those just look really good. We currently obviously got the GMC Campus Special. I think we're just going to kind of take it down to just the GMC. We could technically do a whole swap where we make it a Silverado, but I think we'll keep it true to the GMC. I just kind of like keeping... I know people can do swaps, but I kind of like keeping a truck true to the brand if I can. Just because, I don't know, I like doing that. So we could get an air dam with a plow bracket, which I think we will do, just so that's prepared and ready. Trim, we got the hood ornaments. Not a big fan of hood ornaments, but we do have the body trim we could do, and then the little molding right here on the back of the bed, like that. Then we got all of those combined. I think we'll do that right there. The molding with body, we'll do that option. So I'll work on getting those done. We can put towing mirrors on. Let's see, factory, and then also, this adds the third brake light. Ooh, we'll definitely get that on there. Ooh, cab lights. There we go. Yeah, we'll definitely add those on. Dealer accessories, we obviously have back window option where you can open that up. I think we'll add that on. We also got handles. Also could do a spare tire. I think we'll get the spare tire and the back window. So we'll add that. Bug visor, we're going to take that off. We could do the KC, but that seems like that might be a little bit crazy. I'm going to have to see what kind of bed we got. For right now, I'm just going to leave it plain. Just get that bug guard off for the moment. So, but yeah, we might go with the KC depending on how crazy we can get the truck to look. We're definitely going to upgrade to the nice running boards there. I don't like the U-steps. I like a nice good running board myself. Plates. We definitely need to get a plate on there, so we will add a plate on there for that. Factory, currently it's got the factory exhaust. We're definitely upgrading that. We can do dual factory. We're going to go with the shotgun straight pipes with the cherry bombs because why ever not? Let's see. Also could add some CB. We'll keep that off of there. Single take option is currently on there. That's good. Color options, we definitely have some fun stuff we could do with that. Right now I'm just going to take care of the trim pieces, but we definitely have options as to what the truck can look like. Interior, that is what we're going to look at. So gray, we got a gray option. White, definitely don't want to do that. Dark red, depending on what color, all this could really make the truck pop. And then we also got the rim color here as well. And we'll definitely get the stainless steel polish because that just looks really, really good. Might do... Yeah, definitely do the stainless steel. That looks good. Alrighty, but yeah, that interior can really look really good. So, alrighty. So I'm going to work on getting these parts on and getting everything added on. The biggest thing, obviously, getting the transfer case and stuff on. We'll have to find an engine at some point. Luckily, we did have transmission come in, so that's good. But we'll go ahead and get all this taken care of. And then we're going to have to work on engine, which that's going to be a little bit on the pricey side to get that done. But currently, we can get a lot of work done before we get the engine, and then obviously, before. Once we get the engine in, then we'll paint it, just in case we have any issues with the engine going in, hitting the hood or anything. We're not going to spend money on painting it until we're done with everything mechanical. That's always a good policy to do. So, alrighty, I'm going to get these things on, and then we'll bring it back when we find an engine and hopefully a bed. There's the last trim piece. Nice. Hey, Bear. Yep. What do you got, Hank? We got a guy down at the storage area. Yep. That's got a bed, and he's also got a 454 engine that he's selling together. He needs to move it along though, because technically he's moving out of town. Okay. Is that next to the Clever Motors dealer? Yep, that's where it is. Okay, I should be able to find him. Let him know that I'm heading on down. Okay. Sure thing. Well. Alrighty. So we're gonna grab. Let's see. It's got a bed. I should be able to take the small trailer, so we'll take the Ford here. I haven't taken the Ford too many places. Alright. So we will get this thing hooked up here. There we go. And we should be able to get the bed onto the back of the trailer without too many issues, so that'll be sweet. Alrighty, a little bit late, but we can get this bed collected and should be able to see how it looks in the morning. And hopefully we can have this truck done maybe... Ooh, boy, I almost hit the sign. Might be able to have all this done by late tomorrow then. Well, that would be nice. But yeah, got all the trim pieces added onto the truck, so that looks really, really good. Yeah, so should be... Oh, good night. I'm going way too fast. Drop it down. Drop it down. There we go. Alrighty. Always excited and not paying attention to my speed. It's about 50 down this stretch, so... Okie dokie. Let's go see. Should be this storage place right down here. I think. Get my signal on. Oh, yep. There's a bed. Well, we'll just pull around right here. Go deal with this guy here. See what he's got. Alright, man, so, two-tone GMC bed, right? Yep. Well, other than a little bit of surface issues, it looks really good, man. And, then engine already in the bed for me. Sweet, okay, I like that. Alright, how much you need for it? Alright, you need... Okay, that's a little bit pricey, man. I will not kid you. That's a little bit pricey for what I'm working on, but we can do that. We can do that. So, alrighty, let me go get you some cash and get this hauled up, okay? Alrighty, guys, it's a little bit pricey. He wants 72 for the engine, and he wants 15 for the bed, because the bed does, obviously it has a few issues. He said we got to totally redo the basically the inside of the bed. We got to redo all of that because that's got major issues. But the outside body panels of it look really good, and other than just needing some sanding and a repaint, it looks good. So we're going to grab him some cash here, and we're going to get this paid for real quick. Alright, man, Thank you so much. That's 82 for you. That good? Alrighty, thank you, sir. Alrighty. I should be able to do this, I think, but yeah, thanks for your help. Alrighty, thank you, sir. Alrighty, guys, it's been a hot minute since I've driven a forklift-like vehicle, but should be able to get this done, I hope. So paid 82. He's nice enough to drop it down for me. He wanted quite a bit more for the bid, honestly. He wanted about 1,200. And I was able to kind of get him to come down on that just a little bit, so we got him to 82. There we go, get that bit up. Alright, I'm going to try which way I want to go here. I think I'm going to try and back this up here. Like that, and you should be able to load this onto the trailer without too much of an issue. Find out. Looks like I need a little bit more. Whoop. Right, there we go. Perfect. Ooh, need to lower that. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to throw some straps on here. Sweet. Alrighty, well, let's head back to the shop. We can get this all nice and unloaded there. And I think this should end up being a really good purchase, I hope. As I said, I'm not totally sure what we're going to end up with once we're done with this truck, but I think it's going to end up being really good looking. So let's head back out of the shop and we'll get this unloaded, and we'll kind of probably talk to you in the morning, because it's going to take me and Hank a little bit while to get this unloaded. So anyways, we will talk to you probably in the morning. Up, speeding again. Watch your speed. The speed limit is there for a reason, and mostly just so you don't end up with a lot of injuries. That's the main reason. So watch your speed. Like I don't. I need to watch my speed a little bit more. Anyways, we'll talk to you in the morning, guys. Alrighty, guys, good morning again. Getting things opened up here at the shop. Just got in, so it's a bit of a late night. Door, there we go, there's the door closed. Take a little bit of work, but we finally decided to just leave it on the trailer, and you can see the results right here. Trailer was not ready for that, but anyways, let's get our sleeves rolled up today, and let's see what we can do on the truck. I'm rather fascinated by what we can do, so we're going to find out here what is possible. Luckily the engine stayed in one place, that's nice. Alrighty, guys. It's done. Check it out, two-tone all the way, baby. We got the nice aggressive little bumper lip there on the front end of the truck. We also got the plow mounts. That's ready to go. We obviously went with the rallies, which look really, really good. It gives it a little bit of height, but makes the truck a little bit, make the wheels a little bit smaller, so it looks kind of good. We got the GMC mud flats for the very back. We got the nice GMC bed here. We've got the very aggressive rear roll bar with the KC lights. I was thinking about doing the KC lights on the front, but then I was like, nope, found that they had them for those right there, had to go with them on that, and went with this nice light green color with the very nice kind of milk white two-tone going on, and it's a beautiful looking truck, and it's quick too. So let's go for a little drive here. It gets up to speed quick with the 454 in here. It's something else. It's only got 250 horsepower, but the torque is there, and it will get it up and going real quick. Alrighty, so luckily paint is dry and stuff, so we're going to take it out onto the mud, and we're going to test it out and see how it handles the dirt. Going to be a little bit smoother here, but it's got some pretty good suspension. Doesn't have a whole lot of clearance, so got to be careful of that. but it's got quite a bit of suspension that will work decently, so I think we'll actually just go ahead and skip the mud, because it's just too nice of a truck to do that. But it does have some pretty cool capability to be able to do some little off-roading when you need it, so definitely like that. So we'll skip that part there, and we'll just do some limited off-roading with it here. Should be able to go down the rock grade here. Oh yeah. Not going through the mud with this. It's too nice of a truck to do that too. We'll skip that, but it's a beautiful truck, and as I said, get up and go is there. Just do a quick. So there you go. It can go almost 0 to 60 very quickly there. So this has been a great piece of work to get done here, and it is such a beautiful looking truck. It is very, very nice. Take a look at that once again here. It is beautiful, and the 4x4 definitely helps it out, I think. But luckily, the deal getting that 454 and the bed really worked out really good for us. Technically, we could have gone and gotten some trim pieces right here to kind of make it look a little bit more fancy, but I think it's got enough chrome on it to make it look really good. So definitely love how this truck turned out. And oh, good night. It's so torquey. It is so torquey. It's got so much torque to it. It is such a great truck, so I love that. So that's a great build. Absolutely love that. Had a ton of fun with this truck, and the turnout of it is insane. So let me know what you think about this truck, guys. I think it turned out absolutely awesome. It's a beautiful looking truck, and honestly, it is so much fun to drive. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about that down in the comments. We'll see you guys here next time. No projects on the shop floor. No projects sitting upstairs. No orders printed out on the screens. We ain't got nothing to do. Actually, we do have something to do, guys. So, we've got SEMA coming up, as you guys might all know, so we've got to get ready for that. And we're going to be going to an auction here with the old Kodiak. Let me grab the hose here. This thing's kind of dirty. There we go. We'll get this old truck washed off a little bit. It's kind of a little bit nasty there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Let me put that back. There we go. That looks better. But anyways, we're going to get this hooked up to a trailer, and we're going to go look at some trucks. We got some rain coming in later, so we're going to do this part first, though. We've got right over there. Oh, buddy dropped it off. It is the Power Wagon monster truck that we saw at the Elk Mountain meet, so we're going to go check that out here in just a second. Luckily, we got the Silverado sold, so that's a lot of nice money that came into the shop from that sale. We still got the trailer for when we bought both Silverados, so we got that sitting here. So that's up for sale currently, and we got the Ford right out here in the open, waiting to be sold as well. Let me check. Nobody's coming. But let's check out the monster truck here real quick and see how this thing drives. Check out the beautiful interior once again. Absolutely beautiful interior. We used the drone cam for getting on and off of this. We'll just back right on out of here. But I wanted to test drive it on our test track here and have some fun, so we'll get the outside drone running for you here so you can kind of see what we got going on. We'll get it zoomed in just a little bit more. But take a look at the suspension. We'll get this drone lined up so you can watch it work. But the suspension on this is absolutely incredible. Love it quite a lot. You can see it can go even up on some of the highest crevices of dirt and rock there, so that's really cool. Ooh, wow. Mud pile was extra muddy today. This thing's also got a lot of power. Move the rocks here. Nice landing. So the reason we got this is so that we can take a look at what was done to it, because the guy that owns this, he wants another one. He wants another one by SEMA, so he can have both of these on display. So that's going to be our job, is to find a donor truck so that we can get another one of these built for him. So that's one reason why we're going to the auction, because my buddy down the auction house told me there is a decent looking one of these body style trucks available. Sounds like the engine might be blown on it, but we'll have to see what we can do. But I kind of like the idea of getting one cheap to build this off of, so we'll have to see what we can do. Anyways, for right now, he let us take a look at it. We got it on display out here on our little highway advertisement patch that we own, which looks really cool at the moment. We already got our monster truck that we owned. Got that thing already headed out to SEMA, so that's already going to be out there ready for us to put on display. But I'm hoping to have at least 2 more trucks for our own personal display to be able to have there. So let's get this closed up here just fence-wise. Hank's going to be working on paperwork and stuff for the moment. He's got a few parts that he needs to order for some customers, as they got a few things they want done to their trucks. So while he's working on that, I'm going to be going and spending a ton of money so that hopefully we can build ourselves some new trucks up. By the way, guys, this is the second time I've done this video, just in case you wondered, because unfortunately had a wonderful power outage from Hurricane Milton, kind of put me behind on videos and stuff. Also had a power surge as well that kind of fried a few things in the house, thankfully. The computer doesn't seem to be one of those, but it was a little bit unhappy with how long we didn't have power and the hot temperatures of the house, because no AC running, so he's a little bit unhappy, but seems like it's working a little bit better now, so we'll see if we can get today's video done. Alright, so we're showing up here at the auction house. They got the big doors open. Luckily it's pretty nice weather at the moment, so we'll pull on in here. Ooh, I think I see a Monte Carlo sitting in there. That's neat. We'll pull over to the far side here of the lot, just so that we're out of everyone else's way. And we'll be right on over here for after the auction. So alright, let's go in and check out what they got. They don't have a whole lot, I don't think, but we'll see what they got going on here today. Alright guys, they just gave us a quick little overview of what's going on, so now we get a look at the trucks themselves. And Monte Carlo, right over here, Pro Street, ready to go. Beautiful looking vehicle. Nice. If we were doing more stuff with cars, I would buy it, but we're not. So, but very nice. So a few trucks that I'm interested in is GMC. It looks good. Not overly needing that, but yeah, especially up in New York. Yeah. Salt on the roads in winter. Yeah, not a fan of that, but interesting nonetheless. But the Ram right here, obviously, got to get this if we can. To be our donor truck. It definitely looks good. Definitely an interesting spec with the chrome. That is an interesting spec. I don't even know what that is. That's interesting. So anyways, going to try and get this. So we'll see how that all goes as the auction is going to start here in just a bit. The brand new Ford Ranger. Would definitely like one of these to play around with, so that would be neat, but we'll have to see what we can do. I also got this Kodiak. And I always want to call these things the GMC Kodiak for whatever reason. It's a Chevy, though. I always want to call it the GMC for whatever reason. But the Chevy, this thing is mint looking. I mean, the work bed, look at that thing. Looks great. The body work, the paint is in great condition. It has a lot of miles on it, but the thing looks absolutely incredible. I definitely want to get it just because I would like another one. I have an idea of what I want to do with it, but I definitely want another one of those. We got a taco here as well, and it has seen many, many better days. It's not bad, but it's seen many, many, many better days. So that's I'm not going to put a whole lot of money into that, just because for this particular style, there doesn't seem to be as much of a market at the moment, at least in the area. So I'm not going to work on that as hard, but definitely looks good. The GMC, though, it looks rough. Let me see. I think we can open up the hood. Underneath doesn't look too bad. A little bit of rust in the engine bay and on the engine itself. Not bad, though. Interesting. Well, I think I've seen basically everything I want to, so let's head back on in. We'll get the auction taken care of, and we'll see how everything goes. Alrighty, pretty quick auction. Everyone else is basically already left. But yeah, I went ahead and bought these 4 trucks here, so let's go over what we paid for them. So, nobody really wanted the GMC, so we got that for, let me go and get my paperwork done while I'm thinking about this. Got that for $1,200. No one really wanted to touch that, which I'm actually surprised, but no one really wanted to touch that, like, at all. The GMC, see, keep calling it GMC, the Kodiak here. This one was a little bit pricey. I had to pay this a little bit higher than I wanted to go, but it went for $12,500. A little bit pricey, especially with the amount of miles on it. But I've got some big plans for this thing. I mean, it's a workhorse, so we have to check the engine and stuff. It might just need to be resealed and all of that. We'll check. They said it runs really good. They started it up too. It sounded good, so we'll find out. But I like it. I like it a lot. That's why I spent so much. I spent way too much on this Ranger because it's brand new, and everybody else wanted it, but I got it, and I'm very happy about it. But $72,000 later on auction is what I paid for it. Should not have paid that. I will admit that. Should not have paid that for this truck. Way too much money. But I got it. And I'm going to have fun with it. So that's how that one goes. And then for the Ram, everyone's kind of skeptical on it because it does seem like it has a blown engine. So it wasn't as high as I thought it was going to be. But it was decent for a truck that has potential engine issues. Got that for, what did I get that for? I got that for $7,800 because no one really wanted to touch that because of the blown engine aspect. So it didn't go as high as I thought. I was thinking it was going to go into the 12s, honestly, 12,000s. But luckily it was underneath. So saved on that. Spent way too much on this. A little bit high on this, but it wasn't bad, and I saved a whole lot of money on what I wanted to do with this. So I got to go pay the paperwork and licensing, well, not licensing, registration fee and that, but we will get that taken care of here real quick. Alright, another $1,200 later, we officially own everything that we bought and have all the paperwork that is necessary. Honestly, $1,200, that seems a little bit steep, but I'm not going to argue. That was a really good deal on the GMC and the Kodiak, and decent deal on the Ram for sure. Spent way too much money on that Ranger, though. That's for sure. Alright, so we'll get our trailer brought on down here. Alrighty guys, got the 2 trucks loaded up first. We'll get those back to the shop and then we will work from there, but I think this should go pretty quickly. But it's going to be exciting to see what we can do. I think we're going to work on the Ranger first. I think that'll be the easiest one for me to find options on while we order parts for the rest of them, because that Ram's going to take a little while. Take a little while to get some parts for that Ram, so we'll get those ordered once we get these taken back and looked at, and then we will work on everything else. But first we gotta get everything unloaded, so that'll be fun. Good night. Guy drives like a maniac, mostly like me. Alright, off comes the Kodiak. We'll get this parked up inside here real quick. Let me get the gates. We'll get this parked on inside for the moment. We'll just park it right on over here for the moment. That should work good. Alrighty. Let's see here. We got everybody unloaded up. So let's get, we'll see if we can get the GMC back in, because it's been having some issues. I think there's, might just be fuel, but it's having some issues where it's kind of dying in gear. Like that. Yep, having some issues, so we will get this thing ready on the lift here so we can take a look at that, because that's going to be a bit of an issue, I think. So we will have that, take a look at it, take a look underneath and all that, but it's been having a few issues for sure. So Ram, we're going to put that in the back of our shed here, and we're going to get parts ordered and whatnot. Actually, I think we'll go ahead and we'll wait. We'll do that a little bit later, because it's going to take us a little while to figure out a good catalog on what we want to do with that. Take us a little bit, so we'll leave that right there for now. Let me grab the Ford Ranger though, because I want to start working on this if we can, because I think this thing could turn out really, really cool, and it's gonna need to be so. Gonna hopefully make this into a showpiece for our SEMA booth potentially, but we'll have to wait and see. Get this pulled up right about here. Alright, there we go. A little bit off-centered, but that's okay for right now. Got all that unloaded. Let me go put my truck back, and we'll be right back to it. Alright, everything put away. Let's take a look at this Ranger and see what kind of customizations we might have. Alrighty, first things first, we got the 2.0 XLS engine in there with 170 horsepower. Taking a look on the outside, we can upgrade that to the V6, get ourselves 250 horsepower. We can also go to the XLT, which changes up a few trim pieces. We can also get the Ranger limited body pieces on there as well, which doesn't look too bad. Definitely want that extra horsepower, so we'll definitely get the V6 upgrade. That's going to get us 4-wheel drive as well. XLT, that gets us a few trim updates. Also get the limited, that gets us a few extra body panels, especially here in the back, which definitely makes it look very sleek, I must say. Currently we got BF good wrenches on here. We got some Toyo tires, some Continentals, which kind of lowers it. Do we have any? Let's see here. BF good wrench. We got some 37s. We can definitely upgrade some tires here. Mickey Thompson rims, Fuel Triton. Okay, we got some options there. Got some Toyo tires, Fuel Triton on there. That's about it. I definitely want to go with more lift. I want to see some lift here. So we got the Mickey Thompsons, Fuel Triton, the Method. Ooh, let's see, Method or Mickey Thompson. I'm not a fan of the Fuel Triton style. Ooh, that's tough for the beadlocks. Well, we'll go with the Method for right this moment, just for the sake of build, and we'll leave it there at the moment. We currently got limited features on there. We could switch that up to being XLS, XLT. You can see what changes with that. We get a little bit of chrome. If we go with the XLS, it leaves it a little bit blander, which might be good, but I think we kind of want to go with limited XLT, but we'll see how we go. We got our exhaust system in the back here. We can get the side pipe or direct. I think we'll go with the side. That looks good. We got a few different options somewhere else that I can't see what it's changing. Aha! So we can get behind the grill, running lights, and LED bar inside the grill. I definitely am not going to say no to that. We got a few different trims on the right there. We can get the added trim, or we can leave it blank. I'm kind of liking the trim factor. That kind of breaks up the truck there, especially with the more of the lifted up that we're going with. We got some other options up here that switches it from chrome on the window liner there to regular. I kind of want to delete chrome now almost. Let's see here. We can delete the chrome on the mirrors. Definitely want to do that. We can get a little fender flare right there. Let's see, something else is changing. Let's see, what do we got changing? Something changing back here. We got mud flaps. I don't think we need mud flaps though. I do like having that bottom thing there, but it's kind of wasteful to some degree. But we could add that if we wanted to. Taking a look at what other options we might have here. We can put some stickers on the back if we so desired. Don't think we need to do that though. Yep, that would block a little bit too much stuff. We got our attachers. Put on a bigger hitch, but I think yeah, with the lift we'll need that adjustable hitch, so we'll do that. We can add some antennae, pretty big antennae actually. Ooh, that's actually a really cool looking place for antennae. That looks pretty neat. We can put a little bit of tint on there, which I think would be a good idea. We can delete our chrome right up there, which I don't know, I'm kind of really wanting to delete all the chrome now, honestly. So let's take a look back up here. Let's see here. So range limited. Let's see if we can delete. There we can get all of our horsepower and all that. That's good. Let's see. Delete our chrome. Just trying to make sure we got most of that deleted. Yep, I'm liking the chrome deleted for the most part on here. All right, checking out chassis color here. Well, actually, just the vehicle itself. We got the typical beautiful blue that we could put on the Ranger, which is really, really cool. We got some of that flame red. Ooh, this the Sedona orange. That looks really, really good. Take a look at the Seafrome. Ooh, boy, that looks beautiful. Very, very beautiful. We got some different grays here. Oh, that looks nice. That looks really, really nice. I like that. Magnetic. We got that. Definitely plenty of options here. Jet black. Let's see, what would bright orange? Ooh, boy, bright orange. Wow, that's something else. Let's see if we go with more of the forest green. That looks pretty good. Taking a look at interior colors, we got. We could change up the interior colors in there to give it, kind of match it with the cut on the inside, which would definitely be a good idea. Let's see here. If we we go with the base colors that Ford already has, ooh, yep, blue interior in there. I think we want a little bit lighter blue in there just to make it pop. That looks really, really good. I'm kind of wanting that burnt orange though. That's kind of a classic trademark though for the Rangers. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Let's see here. So then we go with orange interior on the inside. We could change it up a little bit. If we do that, I think we'll go with the brown leather seats, and then we got what we can do with the wheels. Plenty of color options for wheels. We got our matte black there. That looks pretty good. We can go with chrome dull. We can go with chrome shiny, chrome scratched, aluminum, different textures on all of that. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Could definitely go with the colored wheels if we went with more of a flat color like that. If we could do the different colors like that if we wanted to, which would be pretty cool, all things considered. What would this look like in brown? Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm still going with the orange. I think that looks the best for sure. And then color-wise, that's where it's so tricky. Flat black, midnight black, Line-X. Kind of want the wheels to... Ooh, there we go. I was kind of want the wheels to kind of pop a little bit. And I think we might have found something to do that with. Let's see here. Light brown. I'm not sure. That's a bit of a stretch for me, color-wise. I think if there's a different combo I was going with, that would work. The biggest thing is getting these wheels the way I want them. Dark sky, that would be a pretty cool little color. And we got silver. I think I want to go with that gloss graphite black. But let me check. We got another set of wheels that we can throw on here. That's the Mickey Thompsons. So that's totally different. It's not going to have the black. It's going to be the entire color there. There's that orange. The bronze. We got the red there. Oh, okay. That, oh boy, that looks like some of the old trucks from like the early 2000s. That is so... That gives me major throwback vibes there. Okay, yep, that's what we're gonna order, guys. That's what we're gonna set this truck up with, because that is, man, that's beautiful looking. Okay, let me know if you guys agree with me, but man, that gives me just major throwback vibes to like the early 2000 trucks, and seeing those with those wheels and then solid color, man, that looks so great. Okay, we're getting these parts ordered right now. It's gonna be about 8,000 for parts alone and paint, and probably an extra 5,000 or so for shipping and anything else that we have to do to get done. But that is a beautiful looking truck. I cannot wait to see what this looks like when it's done, but that looks awesome. Alrighty guys, so we've gotten the Suburban. Basically we got it sanded down and got primer on it, so we got some plans for that. Obviously got things opened up so we can get under here and see. So engine going to have to come out, but we wanted to go ahead and get some paint done while we were doing diagnostics on that, just because paint is going to have to come off anyway. So bumpers, those things were rusting from behind, and they were pretty thin, so took those off. We got those going to be scrapped, so we're going to have to get new bumpers and stuff for this, but I got some big plans for it, and it should look in the end really good. So kind of excited about that. But yeah, we got it down to primer right now, and we'll get to work on that. Got Kodiak moved over to the side so that we can move in supplies and stuff, because we got a big shipment of pots coming in and whatnot. Ram has not moved because, well, we've been kind of busy. And I'm going to show you why. Why are we so busy, you might ask? Behold, it is finished. And it is beautiful. Look at that thing. That thing looks awesome. Love it. Alright, let's hop in. I'm going to test it out. The paint is dried, so don't have to worry about that. And the power is something else. Lots and lots of power on this thing. For sure. So it doesn't have as much capability as some of the trucks that we've made, but it's decent. Just gotta kind of go slow. But it does have a little bit of it. Ooh, getting a little bit stuck back there on the leaf springs. Typical. Go on the light side of this here, though. Nice light. There we go. We're not taking this through the mud. No, 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 no. Not taking this truck through the mud here. Gotta get turned around and we'll go the other way. Don't want to take it through the mud if we don't have to. We'll try that little jump over there. Suspension is really, really good. Not bad on the jump, pretty good. I'm going to try and avoid mud there. Avoided it pretty good. Suspension works really, really, really well. Nice and easy coming down. Oh. This thing handles so good. Also has a lot of speed as well. 250 horsepower is the base power you get with this particular engine. I think we got it tuned up to 275 with I want to say I want to say it's 290 torque. I want to say 300 too, but we'll have to check that. It's like somewhere between 390 to 300 something. Not 390, 290 to 3 something is what the torque is at. So, but absolutely beautiful looking truck that we're taking to SEMA. Let me get this sprayed off here just a little bit. Doesn't look too bad, but look at the beautifulness of this truck. Let me pull it up here. We'll turn on the lights for you. So take a look at the lights. We got our little running light LEDs right there in the grill, which look really, really cool. Beautiful looking LED lights. Look at that. It looks absolutely incredible. Very, very nice. Hop back in here. Should have the LED bar on now. Yep. So there's the LED bar. That's on. Take a look at the interior. So stayed with the seats that are already in here. Just kind of refreshened up a little bit. Beautiful looking interior. Very, very nice. Even comes, as I said, with the hat. I think, as might have said before. This is such a good looking truck. It just I don't know. I can't picture what the advertisement is in my head, but I know this color, maybe it was the Escapes, those Escape pickup trucks. Maybe it's that. Maybe that's what I'm picturing when I see this. But this truck just looks so good with the wheels. A little bit of chrome there on the top. It looks so nice. So really like what we were able to do with it. Very expensive though. So we're going to have to do a lot of work to get this thing shipped out to SEMA here. We're going to put this in the back room for right now, just so it's out of the way of our other projects. Currently not using the lift to get trucks up above because it broke. It broke. Broke real bad. Not good. But yeah, I'm super excited with what we got done. So Should be quite a lot of fun here in futures. We got quite a few projects we've got to work on, but I'm glad that we got the Ranger done, and that's going to make things a whole lot better. We got to work on our trucks and stuff and see what we can do, but that's going to be in a future video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys here next time. This thing has seen quite a lot, guys. I can tell you that right now. And it will not be with us much longer, as it's going to end, its life is going to end sometime over the next few days. You say, why do you have this? Well, we'll let you know about that a bit later. All I'll say is it has something to do with that truck right there. That one. Yep. But we're not going to talk about that. But not too bad. Got that truck for about 7,000. Engine is basically dead. Body, it's seen a time or two. But we've got a few things that we can work with on that, so that's going to work out really, really good. So GMC engine in. Let me go ahead and do the rundown. Brand new Chevy engine. Let's see. We spent. What did we spend on that? We spent. We got that from the junkyard and we were able to reseat it and stuff. That ended up being about, we spent 2,578, so 78, yeah, so about that much. Engine from the junkyard, got it resealed, redone, everything inside of it looked pretty good, so new engine now in there. So let's take a look at what we can do with this Suburban. So we got brand new 5.7 liter. Nope. Let's see. Diesel. So we got the brand new 5.7 liter. We added a turbo, so there you go. You got the price right on there already. Wheels. Take a look at what parts we're going to order for that. We got all the mechanical stuff taken. Transmission done. That's all working as it should. All-wheel drive. All those systems working out just like we planned. So we got our new parts. Let's take a look at what we can do. So wheels. Don't have a ton of options, but we can make a few. So that right there, definitely like that. So a little beefier of a wheel, and some bead locks as well, like that. Get the off-road package with the bull bar. Definitely wanted to add that. Let's see here. We could do individual lights. Kind of tricky which ones to go with. I'm kind of leaning towards this right here, so the GMC is still visible. That's kind of my thing. We got to get new bumpers in with extensions, so new bumpers, got to get those ordered. We got license plates, got to move those back to where they're supposed to be. Back plate on the bumper, yep, all that. We can get a bug guard if we wanted to, but I don't think we need that. We can get some roofing lights added on, which honestly, that looks really good. So if we take a look at that, let's see. Yeah, that kind of matches up a little bit more with what would be on top. So we might go with that. Let me take a look here. Yeah, that would just look better. So, okay, that would just match up a little bit better. We can add our steps on if we wanted to, and honestly, I kind of like the steps. They look kind of cool. Let's see, Legos. Need any of that? Nope, we don't. We can get a plow mount on there if we wanted to as well. I think we'll skip that, but definitely some options. So a little bit more all-terrain, all-wheel drive, off-road build, which is kind of what I wanted to do with that other one we did. I didn't have a good inventory of what those parts were that we needed. So we should be cranking out 420 horsepower with the turbo on here, so we'll have to test that out. So taking a look at colors, we got plenty of colors to choose from. We got olive matte, we got olive satin, and olive satin. Ooh, look at that. That looks really, really good. And then just olive in the gloss. That looks really, really good. So definitely a few different options we can go through once again. Orange, we could do that whole thing. I'm kind of wanting to change up the color though, so let's see here. Beautiful blue, that looks good. That green looks really, really good too. Let's see. So this is more of a little bit different of a shade. We got some black satin there that we could go with. White, we could go that route. Let's see, there's some different oranges down here too. A little bit different there. I'm kind of leaning towards this green olive satin because that just looks really, really pretty. Let's take a look at, so obviously we have to change up what we're going to do with these colors then. So do like a white satin with that. We could go with, change it up, do more of a gloss to go with it. We could also just match it as well, which isn't a terrible idea, but I don't think we need to do that. We could get the gunmetal on there, which that looks really good. We could switch it up, do some red. A few different options. Orange looks pretty good. Let's see, this is some gray. Let's see, if we go with the black satin, that looks pretty good, all things considered. I'm kind of liking this gunmetal gray, though, just a tad bit more. Let's see, matte, old metal. I'm kind of liking that satin. Interior color, we can switch that up. Go with the same or a similar green color to kind of match in there. Get that olive drab color going on. That matches up very nicely. Then we can get secondary, that gunmetal on there. Or we could brighten up a little bit, add some orange out of nowhere. Or we could also just change it up to being more of a brown. That would work too, but I think we kind of want to match it up here. Get to the wheels in just a little bit. Go with some Linex, go charcoal. I think we want gunmetal though, because that would just match up the whole vehicle quite nicely. Taking a look at rims, we could get a little bit of silver on there just to kind of get that to match. We could go with chrome, obviously, white, the black, silver, aluminum. I think we got new silver. Yep, that's what we have. Or gunmetal, which would really kind of match pretty good there. I kind of wanting a chrome, but let me see. We got a few different wheel options up here that we can look at. So you got that or that. I do like that color right there. That looks really good. That also looks really good. Ooh. I'm kind of going with those, honestly. I just think it looks a little bit better there on what we're running. So I think we'll do that. Keep on coming back down here. Attach plow mount. Yep. I think that's what we're going to go with. So let me get that order. That's going to put us 6,400. Nah, it's going to be more than that. So we'll get those parts ordered and we'll bring you back. Alrighty, guys. So you might recognize this. So basically, it's a render, but once we rip off that back bed on that GMC and do a little bit of work, we should be able to slam our Kodiak, which we currently have sitting, and be able to attach that on board, take off the old bed, probably scrap it, but we'll see what kind of shape it's in. But we should be able to then take that engine that's currently in there. I think we've already resealed it and stuff, if Hank's told me correctly, but we should be able to tow tune it and get 400 horsepower. Also, we got a really good link on some American Force wheels, and we also will slap a bed cover onto the bed as well, which would be really, really nice. So then it comes down to colors. What do we paint this thing? And I think I have a particular color already in mind that looks really, really good. Now there's a few other options that we could do. Take that, looks really, really good, then brighten it up with some chrome or stainless steel. We also have this right here, which is the silver satin, which looks really, really good. Also can kind of darken it up a little bit with some darker satins. Would look really cool. I think I want to go with gloss though. Yeah, gloss, and then the matte finish or satin finish on the rest of these would be pretty cool. Or we could even just switch that up, which would be That'd be wacky. Or we could just go all that, which that's a little bit much for me. I think some black satin there, and then go with black satin American Force rims would be probably our best bet, because that just looks so good. So that's going to be hopefully what we end up with at the end of the day here, guys, because I just kind of envisioned it, and I'm like, we got to do that. So hopefully this will be our SEMA build. We're going to see how that GMC chassis looks and back bed, but that's hopefully what we're going to end up with here in a while. Alrighty, guys, we're taking a look underneath the RAM here. What we got is not great news. We're going to have to totally rip out the engine. It's toast. Transmission probably pretty close as well, so that's going to be something we're going to have to totally redo. So finally got to get into that point. We'll have to work on what parts we order another day, but for right now we got that looked at, and definitely new engine, new transmission, that is in the works. So let me go talk to Hank here real quick about that, and we'll see what we can accomplish. Alright, $18,000 is our down payment on engine transmission. That should be here. Again, of course, that Hemi 6.4 liter is our base. We got that stuff coming, so got that ordered. Very important stuff. Taking a look at the GMC, it's basically done. We were just taking a look, making sure we got all the shocks and everything else correctly done. Looks like it is. And so we're going to go test drive it here as soon as we get everything nicely closed up. So let me walk around here. Put down. There we go. Hop on in. So now we got the turbo in here. Takes a little bit to spool up, but it's there. Ooh, suspension ride's pretty good as well, like that. Take it for a quick rip around the block here. Not super fast, but it's got the torque. It's got the power to get up to speed eventually, so not too bad. So let's see how it handles a little bit of rock. Not terrible. If you kind of want to be strategic with how you go up and down, but it kind of works. Definitely avoid the big rocks there. I don't think it'll do too good with that. And we got this thing just redone, so we're not going to go through the total mud. Just want to check our work, make sure everything's going pretty good. Handles pretty good, all things considered. Take the jump. Feels nice. Feels pretty good. Taking it over our little bank area, and it's handling decent. Very, very nice. Take it back over the top here. Handles pretty good. I like it. It's doing pretty good job, all things considered. We'll take it down the rock slope here, see how it does there. Not too bad at all. Pretty good. Alright, impressed with that. We'll get it washed off here real quick. Yeah, this thing handles pretty good. Not doesn't have a ton of rock clearance, but it has a decent amount. So if you got some off-road trails, definitely could have some fun with this. Wouldn't recommend anything with abrupt rock climb or anything like that, but anything gradual with a little bit of adventure will probably work out pretty good. So we got that taken care of. have to make sure we have our guy lined up to come and haul this, the Ranger, and our other build ready to go, as the guy that owns the Power Wagon, he'll be coming by to pick this up for SEMA. So 2 trucks done and ready. We just gotta wait on getting that other truck taken care of. So we'll work on that here in a bit. Alright, man, you have fun now. Alright, so we finally got that Ford sold. He's doing a little bit of checking, make sure everything's working. And off they go. Sweet. So we got that Ford sold, and let's make sure that his payment has cleared. Payment has cleared, all taxes and everything done, so sweet. Kind of missed that truck, but you know what? We got the new Ford, and it's working really good. Has a lot more capability, and just able to tow a little bit better. I don't know what it was with that truck. It has great off-roading capability, but it just was never quite good for working, being a work truck. And so this thing's got both of those capabilities, and a little bit of off-road, not a whole lot, but it's a much better work truck and get around town truck. So anyways, let's head on inside, guys, and I'm gonna get that brand new build of the Kodiak. We're gonna roll it on out. Alrighty, guys, so here we go. It is ready to roll. This thing, man, it looks so good. Got the brand new lights, little side marker lights, and it turned out so good. I love how this truck turned out. It looks just so beautiful. And it's a little bit slow, but once it gets up to, I think, 2nd gear, ooh, boy, it's got some power. So let's take it for a quick little roll. 400 horsepower inside of this thing. And take it out on the streets, and it can get up and boogie pretty quick once it gets that 2nd gear. There we go. Yeah, this thing, it gets up real good. I love this thing. I love how it turned out. Interior, very nice. Got the bright LED lights inside to make sure you can see everything. Get our signal on here, and we will spin around. Pretty good on the its turning radius as well, thanks to a lot of work that Hank did in figuring out how to get those front wheels to turn inside, but they work out really good. I love this thing, though. Has such a great exhaust note as well. You just, man. And it drives so smooth for how low it is. I mean, it just drives so smooth with how low it is to the ground. Just insane how good it works. Got all our turn signals that work as well. Absolutely insane of a truck. So check out the wheels here. We're going to turn those as hard as we can. And turning radius, absolutely excellent for how low this truck is. It's just absolutely one insane truck. I just can't tell you how happy I am with how this thing turned out. It's just such a great looking truck. Absolutely love it. Take a look at the light here, and you can see the matte black, or satin black accents on it, and then the gloss, a little bit of metal flake, lime green that we have on it. Just such a good looking truck. Just can't believe how good it is. So yep, love how it turned out, people. This thing is just absolutely insane looking. So anyways, we're basically done, guys. We got the ram up on the left. We'll get to work on that hopefully tomorrow here, as we'll get into a time crunch for getting stuff ready for SEMA. But this truck, absolutely insane. Absolutely love it. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys here next time on the GMG Truck Shop. Alright guys, welcome back to the GMG Truck Shop. In here in the Ford Ranger, doing a quick test drive. Going out to a quick lunch here with Hank. How you doing, Hank? I'm doing pretty good. Definitely been having a lot of fun with all the trucks we've been working on. Can't wait to get to work on getting the pieces on the Ram and paint job and stuff. Yeah, I'll have to go over with you and the audience, Hank, about what we're planning on doing with that, but it should end up looking pretty good. Obviously, we're going with monster trucks, so that's how that's going to go. 5 guys, and then we will get back to work. Oh, well, that was tasty. What did you think, Hank? Yeah, that was pretty good. Let me get my seatbelt on. Yep. There you go. I love how much fries you get. You just get so many fries when you order that, which is just really, really cool. Got this extra drive here that you have to go. It's kind of one-way drive, so you gotta come up here to right about the Napa Autopots here, and then you can turn a real sharp U. It's kind of a weird setup, but it works. Yeah, I mean, it took them a while to build something there, so I guess it's kind of nice that it's not a vacant lot anymore, but just took them a little while, and they really did it kind of weird. Yep, absolutely. Definitely a strange way of doing stuff, so. Anyways, you excited to get our trucks to SEMA, Hank? Yep, absolutely, especially the GMC K1500. Yeah, we weren't really sure, guys, if we were going to take that or not, but ended up deciding to go ahead and take it along with us, just because, hey, no one has bought it yet or shown any real interest, and so just go ahead and take it with us and make it a nice show truck, which it already is, so. Let me get the gate, Hank. Get this done. It should be able to get this right. There we go. Sweet. We'll just park this right on over here so it's ready to go. There we go. Alrighty, Hank, let's take a look at the Ram. We got our other 3 trucks ready to go. Got 2 GMCs, which is pretty neat, so that's going to be cool. But, yep, let's take a look at the Ram and see what we need to do. Alrighty, so we got the 6.4 liter. We got a brand new one of those. We're putting in the tuner, 470 horsepower. We can also technically unlock it to 1,000 if we wanted to, but that's going to take a little bit more work and some supercharger. But currently the guy just wants a little up on the tune of the basic engine. So we got new engine, new transmission, that's installed, so that works out really, really good. Taking a look at wheel setup, obviously we want to go full monster truck on this. Did he want it to be lowered? A little bit lower, or did he want it to be the full monster truck? You remember, Hank? I think he said he was fine if we wanted to go with the lower fuels off-road, but if we wanted to, we could go even bigger with the 50-inch. Alright, that's good to know. We'll take a look at that a little bit longer. We can obviously get the Power Wagon decals on there, which is what he wants, so we'll get those done. Electric steps, we're going to take those off for the rock sliders. We'll put those on. I guess we could still do the electric steps. That would be kind of helpful, but just because it's going to be multi-use truck, we want to go ahead and go with that there, just so that's ready to go. Grill guard, we got the range hand. We can slap that on there. That'll look really good. Bid options, we can obviously put the topper on there, but he actually wants it to be just a regular truck this time, so we're going to go with those options. Attachers, all hitches, or just the basic hitch on the back, which I think he wants. So all hitches. Yep, that'll work. Okay, that'll work. We got that done. So taking a look. So obviously, colors. That's where we got not a whole lot of options. He gave us a few to play around with. We got Area 51, which is the dark sky, but it's gloss, which looks really, really cool. We also got this brown satin, which is beautiful to look at. Beautiful looking truck. We got the brown metallic as well. We got this slate gray, which is really neat. I'm kind of leaning towards green myself, as he gave us quite a lot of liberties, and most of our other SEMA trucks are green this year, all except for the Ranger, which I just kind of wanted, I don't know, I just wanted that burnt orange color that's kind of a classic to those. I also got the 70s CUDA colors that we could go to as well, or the 70s Power Wagon, 70s Power Wagon yellow, 70s PW green, not sure what that is. Also the Hydro Blue, another one of my favorites as well. We could definitely go with that. Maximum Steel, that's kind of a dark blue, which looks really good. Or Olive, we could go with that. Deep Blue, that looks pretty neat as well. We got Orange Metallic, Yellow Metallic, Red, also the Black Metallic, which is cool, and then Black Satin as well. Let me see here. I think we got some... Do we have just the black? Got the Army Green kind of satin there, and then we got that green there as well. What are you kind of thinking there, Hank? Well, we got a lot of options, obviously. I'm kind of leaning towards doing the same thing you were kind of saying there, green. But, I mean, if we want to throw it back kind of like to the old CUDAs, I would definitely kind of go with the CUDA green myself. But I'm also a fan of that Hydro Blue, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, we'll get back to that. We'll leave it on the blue for the moment as we look at customization. Bumper and accessories currently want stainless steel. We could switch that up to chrome. The only problem with that is that we got the black Power Wagon decals, and I mean with that we kind of have to switch that up and make that black to really match. So kind of go with black satin or black metallic. I think black satin will probably be the best match. Let's see here. Flat black. There we go. It's the graphite. That's what we want. That's what matches all of that the closest. Taking a look at the grill, though, that's a whole nother color. There we go. We could actually kind of go with a giant splash of color there if we wanted to. So kind of switch that to CUDA. Or gunmetal to kind of switch that up. Obviously, just leave it the same with the graphite to kind of match, which would just match the whole truck as a whole, which is just kind of what I'm looking at. Topper color, we don't have a topper, but we'll go ahead and just switch that to graphite, so that's already there. And then we got the agate black on the wheel. So I mean, we could do a splash of color with the wheels just to switch it up. That would be pretty cool. Let me check the wheel options. So, the wheel options don't change a whole lot. We got some different options there. Go ahead and go up to the next to the highest level. And I don't know, Hank, what do you think? Yeah, I mean, if we could, we're kind of limited on time. If we could find some wheels that right here on this edge had like the black bead locks and then the blue, I'd say absolutely go for that, but because we're kind of limited on time to get this done for the guy, I really don't want to do that necessarily. I mean, we could do, if we totally go different on base color, we do more of one of those and then make this the color splash. That might work, but we have to make sure the truck matches all the way. It can't be a two-tone truck. It just doesn't work that way. Yeah, yeah, you're about right on that. We could go with a little bit of that Rebel look, the flame red, which looks really good. I'm just kind of digging the CUDA myself, that CUDA green. I'm just really wanting to do that. So I think that's what we'll go with, and then we could go graphite. We could, let's see. We could switch that up, go with some chrome, switch up the grill color, and go with chrome as well. It's just I'm not really digging that either at the moment. It doesn't look bad. It's just I'm not digging how that looks. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, so let's just go with matching up with the graphite and the Power Wagon, and then just do that color there. I think that'll be our best bet. Yep, I think you're right there. Alright, so we got a power wagon trim. That's added on. We could do something totally different if we didn't do that, but that just makes the truck look much better, and obviously it just matches the truck that it already has. So we got basically everything on here that he wanted, all hitches and stuff. So let's get that. Let's get to work there, Hank. Yep, sounds like a plan. Alright, I'm putting the other power wagon off here because we're going to need this thing ready to go for the guy. Should know traffic's coming. And we'll have it parked inside here waiting for him. And he can haul both of his trucks off without any issue. So we'll get this parked right back here. But yeah, so this one's super big. Looks really nice. Really do like how that truck turned out. So alrighty, we did quite a lot of work. Luckily it didn't take too long. The main thing was just getting the new suspension parts in, new wheels, and also the new paint job, and it is done. Got the ranch hand slapped on there, got all of the body panels painted. Luckily it is nice and dry, so let's take a look at it outside. Alright, got it outside. Take a look at the lights. Obviously we got the LED lights, all of those running. We got new LED lights on the top for the cab running lights though. We got that added on. We got new LEDs inside as well running. We also got the high beams, which look really good. All those other high beams on as well. Got the extra lights on the inside. Looks good. And we also got extra lights in the back to brighten up everything. So take a look at all those signals. All of those look really good. Very nice. Like the running light options, those look very sweet. So yeah, love the options on this truck already. So this one's a little bit shorter than the other truck, so we're going to try this out on the course here, see how that works. And basically, with the suspension options we did, it's got the same capability as the other one. A little bit smaller of a tire though, so changes up the driving dynamic just a little bit. Just a little bit, not a whole lot though. Not taking it through the mud though, no. Not gonna do that today with this truck. It has that capability, but we're not doing that. Got plenty of capability though, lots of power. Not as much as its brother does, but it's got quite a bit of it. 470 horsepower, running about 465 on the torque specs. Isn't too bad. And it sounds really good as well. Take it on down here. Got some good air off that jump, like that. I'm going to take this from the other direction, see how well it handles. Just trying to make sure everything's functional for our customer. Seems like it is. And obviously just some different dynamics, taking it the opposite way. Some steeper rocks sometimes. But yeah, that worked out pretty good. Very nice dynamics. Like that a lot. Ooh, got a little bit into the mud there. We'll have to fix that, but like this truck a whole lot. It's got quite a bit of capability. Alrighty. Let's give it a nice bath after that. All nice and cleaned back up. Beautiful exhaust note as well, which makes the truck absolutely excellent. So, very good. I'm going to close our gate there, as we're going to be kind of closing up shop here pretty soon, as we're going to have basically everything at SEMA. Hank's going to take a few weeks off. I'm going to be at our SEMA booth and stuff. We're going to get this parked right here. I'm going to go grab the other one and we're going to get a nice picture of them together. And we'll show you a little bit of the height difference, I think, as well. So there you go. You can tell the height difference there pretty easily. Obviously, I forgot. He actually doesn't have the ranch hand bull bar on the original, but we went with it on this. Gives it a little bit of a different attitude. Has a topper on the one, and no topper on this one. We actually have a hitch, so makes it a little bit more of a functional truck. So he should be able to actually pull stuff with it, whereas this one, he has that deleted. Also doesn't have the steps on there either. So very nice, but beautiful looking trucks. I like how they turned out, especially that one. That one's really nice. You can't usually get too close to the original, but it looks good. But ours, nice, bright, and a little bit more functional for him. He didn't want it quite monster truck wise, so I think this will be a good in between for him, and it looks nice. So make sure you guys check by him for his SEMA show, and obviously we're going to be there as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But that's going to be about it for us, guys. Hopefully you enjoy GMG Truck Shop. We're closing up for the year, basically. And that's going to be about it for us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. That's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.